All right, I appreciate this question. So my background is in social work. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I've worked for a community mental health system for a number of years, and I've worked at the Ypsilanti Health Center providing clinical social work services to low-income families in the Ypsi area. So in my experience working for a community mental health system and being a mental health professional, I've got a lot of ideas on how we could provide mental health services differently in our county. One of the big things is I'd like to see, after the pandemic is behind us, an increase in home-based services. We talk about how there are challenges with transportation. We don't have regional transit right now, and a lot of that affects Augusta Township, as well as parts of Ypsi Township and the rest of the county at large. We need to be able to bring more services to people. There were challenges in Ypsi Township with people being able to get to appointments, but we can bring services to them. When I worked for a community mental health system, I did home-based child and family therapy and eventually moved on to doing crisis intervention work, where I would go to people's homes and do therapy there, meet them at their school or in the community and do that. We could do more of that here. In the meantime, while there's still the risk for spread of COVID-19, we need to increase our teletherapy services, which research shows are just as effective as in-person therapy. Now that would create some challenges for people in Augusta Township because there are issues with access to high-speed internet. We need to continue the efforts that are ongoing in the county to make sure that county-wide people have access to broadband internet, and through that they'll be able to engage in teletherapy. In regard to the police services, we have a number of police forces throughout the county. I'd advocate for consistency in training between the police forces. We want people doing the same kinds of trainings like de-escalation training, mental health, first aid training. We could use those funds for that, and we need to work with the townships and cities to make that happen. Just want to throw out a plug for anybody that needs a mental health service during this pandemic. CrisisTextLine.org is a great resource for people that need access to crisis mental health services. You don't need to be suicidal to access the service. If you just need access to a mental health service, you can go to that website and get it for free. And I'm at my time.